What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Combat Sports Media YouTube channel. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about Oscar De La Hoya and his return to the ring. Now, as many of you guys know, he announced his comeback to boxing at a press conference held by Triller a few months back. But the funny thing is, there was no opponent announced. And at the time of me making this video, there's still no opponent announced, which is kind of weird. But, possible opponents that would have interested me as a boxing fan that made sense for Oscar De La Hoya in 2021 would have been a guy like Marcos Maidana. I think would have been something that would have interested me. Sergio Martinez, I think, would have been a fantastic opponent for Oscar in 2021. Guys like that. There was a few other guys that I can't think of off the top of my head, but, even maybe a Shane Mosley fight again, because they did have two fights back in the day, and the last one was a little controversial with the way it ended. Many people thought that Oscar deserved the decision, but it went to Shane. So older professional fighters, fellow Hall of Famers, fights like that would have made sense for Oscar at this stage and at 2021. And it would have also, I believe, made for an entertaining night of boxing as well. But the funny thing is, and the problem with that is, those fights make sense to boxing fans like me who have been following the sport for a long time, but I highly doubt they're the kind of opponents that Triller is looking for, because I think Triller, what they'd rather do is, those guys are complete unknowns, or not complete unknowns, but they're not well known outside of boxing circles, and Triller wants an opponent that casuals are going to know. Someone like maybe an MMA legend like George St Pierre would be perfect, I think, in this scenario. I think that's something that Triller would love to do. But the problem is, I heard that Dana White put a stop to that because technically George St Pierre is still under contract with the UFC, if I'm not mistaken, and he needs their permission to do anything outside of the UFC. And sure enough, they're not letting it happen. So I guess Triller and Oscar are kind of, in limbo at this point with the opponent. So there's still no opponent announced. But let me know what you guys think. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say about this. Tell me if you guys even care about Oscar's comeback. You guys might not even give a shit, So if that's the case, also let me know. With that being said, that's the end of this video. I'll be pumping out a lot more. So stay tuned and peace out.